Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Ace Abde as the 21-year-old Barca forward's future depends on performances on the US tour, according to new reports. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Ronald Araujo as the Barca captaincy candidate is reportedly committed to becoming even better, has made several changes to his lifestyle. We are also going to be discussing on that report. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona sent 7 players on loan last summer. They were given a chance to prove their worth by establishing themselves as starters at their respective clubs and maintaining high quality through the season. Of the 7 players, only one of them managed to hit the required objectives. Abde Ezazuli, the youngster also known as Ace Abde, spent last season on loan at Osasuna and made himself a prominent figure in the Pamplona-based side starting lineup. He participated in 28 La Liga games for the team, scoring 4 goals and providing 2 assists in the process. Further, he averaged 0.4 key passes and 1.4 shots per game. Of all the under 25 players last season, Abde finished the season with the third most successful dribbles completed in Europe's top 5 leagues. At 6.4 dribbles completed per game, he was only behind Vinicius Jr. and Jeremy Doku. It is clear that Xavi Hernandez is satisfied with the La Masia graduate's progress over the years and is willing to give him a chance in the coming weeks to earn a place at Barcelona. According to reports from Sergi Capdevila, Abde will pass his medical test on Tuesday and rejoin pre-season training immediately. He is determined to make a comeback at a club of his dreams and has cut short his vacation to just 9 days for the same. He is not guaranteed a spot in Xavi's dynamics for next season, although he is well placed to do so. His future will depend on what he shows in the upcoming pre-season fixtures in the USA. Barcelona are in dire need of player sales, and the 21-year-old Abde is one of those few stars in their grasp who has a promising market value. More so, after his brilliant showing at the Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations, where he led Morocco to the trophy and won the Golden Boots as well. It is thus imperative that the Moroccan star shows enough in the coming weeks to prove that he is worth more than the economic value his sale would provide if he wishes to stay at Barcelona. Of course, Abde has been a brilliant player, has been in brilliant form. Last season, as I said earlier, he was the best player for Barca on loan. Because talking about the 7 players that we shipped off on loan, Abde impressed the most without any doubt. And of course, there have been a lot of contradictory and conflicting rumors as to whether Abde will stay at Barca or will he leave again on loan or will be sold permanently. There have been a lot of questions and reports. Xavi has been impressed, no doubt, about the players' performances at Osasuna last season and most especially in his recent performances in the Under-21 Africa Cup of Nations, where the player did so well. And of course, the player is also hoping that Xavi is convinced by those performances. But because of Barcelona's financial predicaments, Barca are going through a lot, as it is well documented. The club are trying to sell some players, especially players that have some reasonable market value, that they can at least, they still can eat some space on their wage bill to further strengthening the squad. Abde's name has not been removed from the wish list of sales despite his great performances. Honestly, I do believe that Barca should give Abde a chance, especially when Xavi himself knows more than anybody how the forward department last season was poor, Had it not been we signed Lewandowski last season, where could we have been? Even though Lewandowski lost form during the second half of the last season. But the left wing was dead. Talking about, Ferran Torres and Ansu Fati's wing was dead. Even the right wing, we're getting mostly assists in the right wing, all because of Rafinha. Dembele and Rafinha, they never scored many goals. They don't score many goals. And that's why there is a problem. I think if this guy Abde can be there, he can give some strong composition for those other players to improve. And I think Abde can still come in and, you don't know how things happen. He can still come in and be a great player and become a regular. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona defender Ronald Araujo has vowed to become an even better footballer, with Mundo Deportivo claiming that the 24-year-old has made several changes to his usual work routine and lifestyle, including his diet. Roger Torello writes for the aforementioned media publication that the former Boston River defender is now following special plan to perform even better. The journalist adds that he has the support of his entire team, and along with a physical trainer, a physiotherapist, a personal nutritionist, and a press advisor, he is working daily to achieving his goals. Outside of working at the club, Araujo also does daily physical workouts at home, where he happens to have a separate gym. In all, everything is well patterned in Araujo's life. Apart from that, on his journey to becoming the better version, one of the many sacrifices he has made is to eat meat once every 15 days. In a way, the defender has practically stopped eating meat to perform better and prevent injuries. Now, it is no secret that he has full support of his manager, and above all, it cannot be ruled out that Araujo is one of the clear candidates to occupy one of the two captaincy positions vacated by Busquets and Alba. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time.